there's the what is it called? The Mini Viper. So I touched up the headlights a little bit, put a little bit of silver paint on them. That yellow stuff, I need to find something that'll, I don't know if that will come back clear, but I'm gonna give it a shot, but I doubt it. So I got been cleaning up. I turned, you notice the canvas there, the little canvas cover, I turned it around and turned around the top one and these things too on the side. So I spruced it up a little bit, made it a little more unfaded looking, and just been cleaning everything and armor all, and you know, going through it. Got it running a little bit better. Just tuned the carburetor a little bit better with the air fuel screw, and that seemed to help it. So now it really gets on it and goes. But I was thinking it had, because I didn't know if this thing had gears or not, but it just says here, it says drive, neutral, and reverse, and it's automatic, but it really just has one speed. Once it gets going, it just goes. And I looked on, I didn't know if I could push that thing forward again and go into another gear, but it didn't seem to do anything. But some of them do have a 3-speed forward, but this one I don't think it does, because it doesn't do anything. So it's not the fastest thing in the world. Even, you know, you're revving it and going, you know, if it did have another, even just one more gear where you could throw it in the second gear and get going, I think it'd be funner. It just seems like it starts and it gets revving, and you just want to go a little bit faster, you know. And the steering, let me tell you, that first video I did, I wasn't used to the steering, and you barely turn that thing and it just wants to whip around, and you feel like, God, it's just like, I guess you get used to it, but the steering is real. I mean, you don't have to turn it much for it to just all of a sudden just turn and go. So can't get the headlights working. The blinkers work when you switch the blinker thing. These things here are still broken, but I ain't gonna mess with that. So I threw a little bit of paint on this. That came out pretty good. The only silver I had was that hammered silver. You notice it looks a little hammered. That's it. It's called hammered. It has that texture, kind of, not really a texture, but kind of a look about it. Hammered, they call it. It's the only silver I had. So seat, cleaned up the seat, looks real nice. What else? It just made it look a lot better turning these around. These covers, turn it around with the other side wouldn't as faded, and that one too. And I think the tires are holding air now. Put some fix a flat in them, so that's a plus. And it runs good. I mean, it starts up and runs, and it just needs, seems like to me, another gear to switch, you know. I don't know, it just seems like it needs, I don't think it does. I can't really see back here. I don't think it does have a another gearbox on it, but I cleaned, let's see, I got those things all cleaned up, the seat all cleaned up. It's looking pretty good. I mean, just you're slowly cleaning everything, and do a little spray paint in there and touch up there, and it's looking a little better, except for the headlights are looking a little sad there with that yellow, but that silver there helped them out a little bit. Not bad. Rolls real good. Steering is real good with the tires aired up. I believe the brakes, and I really sucked out all the fluid and put some new fluid in it. I just opened the whole brakes up and sucked them out with that with some kind of sucker thing, and then pumped fresh fluid all through it. And let's see, brakes work real good now. Steering works real good. Runs real good. It just needs like a second gear. If it had a second gear, that would be a lot better. Because I don't know, in that first video when I was driving it, and I was thinking it was running out of gas, but it was like, you know, a little bit, and did some, I took the carburetor back off, cleaned it, it had some other trash in it, so I cleaned it again. Then I, what's that, the air fuel screw, messed with that a little bit. It seemed like that cleaned it up. Either something was stuck in there or something when I was first running it. But now when you get on it, it just whoa, and it runs, you know, tops in, but it's wrapping out. I mean, you really have to wrap it out to keep it moving if that's the speed you want to go. And it seemed like if this thing, I was thinking maybe you push it again and go out and get in second gear, but it doesn't. It just goes, it just like pushing a clutch. It goes and it just goes into gear. So I guess, and it doesn't say anything. It just says drive, neutral, reverse. So I guess this one is not an extra gear in there. It just, you just go and that's what you get. So came along pretty good, not bad. It's looking a lot better than it did, all faded. You know, it's not a bad little thing. It seems like it got more weathered than use. You know, tires cracked, things are faded, headlights are faded, you know, and it's just got all weathered and dull looking. But it doesn't feel like it's been driven hard or, you know, worn out. Brakes all work good and everything. I think it just got more weathered than anything. Hardly any use, but just more weathered. So it came along and looked pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good now. It's all blacked out and still kind of funny looking, but looks better. Those headlights, I think they should have put round headlights. I don't think them headlights ever look good, but they used to be chrome. But they just, I don't know. And they're just bulbs, they're not really headlights. But I couldn't get them to come on. I don't know why. I get blinkers come on, but no bulbs there just won't come on. And the top one, I can't get the top one on. So I'm still messing with that, but looking pretty good. Not bad at all. And it drives real good. I might make another video driving it. I don't know. We'll see. But you know, that first video, that's about as, you know, now it's going a little bit faster because I'm able to rev it a little bit more, but it's not much faster. It's just not doing that, you know, when I'm topping out that, you know, that it was doing. It's continuing to rev and have more power, but it still seems like it needs to be able to shift one more gear so I can go, you know. But as far as I looked online, that's how it is. I see other people riding similar ones, not this exact one. And then I see other ones that people drive and they shift that thing down for the second and third gears, but I don't think this one has that. Anyway, just thought I'd do a little video here showing you this little work on it. Looks a lot better. With the nice canvas up there. There's the spare over there. Looks pretty good. I was thinking about taking that light out, but I'm just going to leave it for now. Seat looks real good. Cleaned up real nice. Look at that. Dash looks good. Even the front end is looking better with that canvas. Alright, I just want to wrap this up here. Just want to give you a little update on the, what is it called? The Viper Go Kart. Alright, I'm out for this one. I might do another test video riding it. Probably tomorrow or something, I don't know. We'll see. You see the video, you see the video. Alright, I'm out.